Novak news, Illy and Billy on air tonight. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about the art of being a phenomenal real estate agent. We've got a few little tips for you.
And we're on.
We're on live. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good day. Good day at the office.
Good day at the office.
Really
Monday.
good day.
What was the best thing on your day?
The client that we had come in.
Client for you?
Good, yeah.
Do you know what happened for me? A vendor came through a property that we're just putting on the market for sale, and he was so thankful for the way his tenant was presenting it. He knew that presentation was just going to be a 10 out of 10 for the whole campaign, and he bought her a bunch of flowers.
Oh, I saw that.
I thought it was
that's
so
what
cute.
The flowers were.
Yeah, that's what the flowers were.
Very nice.
I thought it was so cute.
Very good.
But yeah, this is going to be a good little episode.
Been a while, Billy.
It's been a while. And is it true that last time we came on, we were the most popular video? So we got a big...
I think we know why.
We've got big shoes to fill again tonight. But we've got sort of 8 tips here.
Yep.
To talk about how to be the most phenomenal real estate agent.
Because that's what Billy is.
And you.
Yeah, you.
But tonight we're emphasizing the real part. The real in real estate, being real with people.
That's right.
Is it that simple?
It is.
Yeah?
Just got to be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Love what you do. Be a good human.
Love the people you're helping.
Help out.
We're in a fantastic industry where day in, day out, we're helping people facilitate or transition into whatever their, dream or adventure is. So good evening, Mel. I hope you're well. It's nice to be able to, at the end of the day, just be helping people.
That's right.
Is that point one?
Point one, we said you can't be mad at the nice guy, and Billy is the nice guy in the office.
I don't know about that, but I take your word for it. It's true. You can't. It's so hard to be not, mad at the nice guy, the guy on the phone that is just accommodating to each person's needs. Kind, comes in with a bit of empathy on the phone.
That's right.
Because a lot of these situations are quite tough. We're having conversations with tenants, letting them know the property's coming on the market for sale. And, a lot of these people are worried they're going to lose their homes or they've only just moved in. For you, it's people that are really desperate to find a property.
Yeah. Or having to rent out their investment property.
Yeah.
I think today was a good example.
Tell us.
So today is Monday, and on a Monday morning, you normally call everyone back from the Saturday Open. And so we're ringing a few people that came through a couple of properties.
Yep.
One of them was a gentleman who is 62, and just rang him to see what's your feedback. How did you go out of the 2 that you saw? Which one did you like better?
Yeah.
And it was a townhouse in Warwood. And I said, okay, let's go back again. We'll have a look at both, make a final decision, and I'll help you out. So we went back, and he started telling me his story that he's 62, sold his house that was an absolute beachfront, and he's never rented before. So he was really nervous. And we said, it's okay. We'll help you out. He's gone through a separation. And we went through the properties. He picked a townhouse and came back to the office. We filled out an application form. We had to step him out from the beginning to the end, photocopied his documents. He was really, really nervous. But we made that easy. Made a joke, didn't he, Billy?
It made a joke. He, what was the joke as some of the boys were passing by?
I was sitting downstairs with him. We've got upstairs and downstairs, and we're filling out an application form. And he was, a bit nervous, and we're serving a coffee, we're talking, we're eating, we're drinking. And then a couple of the boys came down, and, they come in packs, 3 or 4 of them walking out at once.
And he, what did he say? He said,
massage.
What did he say?
Massage the money.
The real estate agents are coming to massage the money out of me. And I said, don't let the pretty face fool you, talking to ILIJANA.
So,
but
You said I'm the worst.
No,
But I'm not. Far from it.
It's funny. A lot of people think, right from the get-go, the sleazy real estate agent is trying to get a dollar out of you, and it's completely the opposite.
It's the opposite.
You were there with a coffee, just lending a helping hand, and
And we've got good news for him. He had a little dog, 12-year-old dog, and he was nervous. He couldn't get. Was struggling to find somewhere, and tomorrow morning we're ringing him with good news. So I think he needs good news.
And that's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best.
You just have to have that human touch, be kind, understand people's situations.
Yeah.
And be nice.
Just be, honest. But point 2 we've got is making lemonade out of lemons. I quite like this saying because there's so many tough, circumstances we find ourselves in. A good example we've got for you is rental arrears. Now, this is a funny one because, technically tenants got to pay their rent, and sometimes they're in the wrong, for having outstanding. But, jumping down the throat on the phone is not going to do anything. Understanding why
where
the rent
they're coming from,
might be coming in late.
That's right.
Seeing what you can do to help. Maybe it's small installments, communicating it properly with the landlord.
Yeah.
This is some of the stuff that you do.
Yeah, it is. So like Billy says, when you call them, don't be upset, don't be angry, try and understand, meet halfway.
100%. And I've got people now, that used to, when I was looking after them as a property manager, they used to call me direct on my mobile to pay their rent. They wouldn't do it any other way. And, it's a nice feeling. You have a bit of a chat with them about how their day was and, just take a couple minutes out your day.
That's right. And Billy, also a couple of weeks ago, you had an issue with a tenant that wouldn't allow access for the property you're selling.
Yeah.
But you went in with your soft, smooth touch.
Just being, understanding that, sometimes it's a bit stressful to take a call with all these different points all at the same time. And, sometimes it's better to just slowly work through things. And in the end, everyone was happy. And,
and he let you through. It was lovely.
And he was super cool with it. He's still in the property and, happy.
Another point?
We've got a bit of a question today. Why do agents underquote? Because it gets a bad, it's a sour taste in the mouth. What's your opinion on it?
What's the sales side that you're dealing with on your side? Then we'll talk about the rentals.
With the sales side, it's a funny thing because people can't get their head around what a guide is. Mm-hmm. A guide is a representation of where values starts to be, or conversations should start to be had. But people can't, get their head around why you would guide one number and then you end up paying 10% more.
Yeah.
The legislation changed a while ago where you used to be able to say offers over, which gives people a pretty good indication because, if it's offers over $1 million, you go in slightly above. However, they changed that. So guide has sort of replaced that. Yeah. That's the best phrase I like to use.
And then with me, so with rentals, what we're doing is we'll go an appraisal of a property. Yep. And then a landlord would say, my expectations is about $1,100, let's say, per week for a house. This is the latest one we had about 3 weeks ago. And I said, not a problem, we'll put $1,100, but I think you could get more. In my eyes, I think it's about $1,250. And so we put the house on offers over $1,100.
Yeah.
Because that was his minimum that he would like to achieve. We had 3 groups come through the first open, and the price we got was $1,350, $1,350 per week. Yeah. So we put that offers over and let the public decide what they think.
That's it.
It's worth. These
people are coming through and voting with their money, where they see value. And, there was obviously someone there with family maybe.
Yeah, that's right. It was a family, 3 kids, and they've been looking for a while. They love the house and they were happy to pay that. Yeah. Happy tenant, happy owner.
Happy landlord. The next one we're on to, the young versus the stale. Do we have anyone stale in our office? Or anyone?
Young versus the
stale. Yeah. The people that have maybe overstayed their welcome in the industry and got a little bit boring, a bit sour. We definitely don't have anyone in the office like that. It's a very vibrant, fun office.
Young, yeah.
But
we've got a mixture.
We've got a great mixture, I think, of people that
older people like myself,
helping people like myself. I'm not calling you old. But there's a lot of, people where they maybe lose the enthusiasm
That's right.
that you get when you just come into the office, and we've got plenty
We've been
of
there
that.
for a while, but now we've got the young people that bring in that energy. They're pumped, they're keen,
And then there's plenty
fresh.
of people that have been, in the industry for heaps of time and have got a great level of experience under their belt, and help rub that off on some of the younger people. The next one, handling rejection as a real estate agent.
Yeah. Or as a tenant.
As a tenant, it's tough news to break sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most common example you have to do?
With us, it's probably the applications. So let's say we show a property and we receive 3 applications. We thoroughly check all of them, and then we go to the landlord, and the landlord makes that final decision.
Yeah.
And then you have to break the news to the tenants and let them know who was a favourite, who wasn't. Could be for a number of reasons. Some might have a pet and the owner doesn't want a pet.
Yeah.
Move-in date, the offer that they've put in. Just depends on the
Can be whatever,
situation.
really.
Yeah. The good news is that we'll always try and find them another home. So if that one didn't work, we'll find them something else.
Yeah.
That's the kind of rejections that
And you're calling them back to try and
always
find
help
them another
out.
property.
Yeah, offer them something else, like you.
Yeah, because there's obviously carry a lot of property, so there's always a second choice, or something that they might not have already seen.
That's right.
Don't
Don't be. This is my favorite, and I learned this today because I didn't know what it meant before. Don't be a biscuit face at an open, in the office, on the street, at the shops, in the car.
What's a biscuit face?
That's not a biscuit face. I asked the question that I said, show me, what does a biscuit face look like?
And what did I say? I think it just looks like
I can't even do it.
you can't do it. Biscuit face is
No biscuit faces here.
is
So when you say biscuit, I think of food.
it's just bit bored,
Bit bored,
sad,
bit
bit flat.
not much life, no energy. We were saying sometimes you go through an open, or you go to a shop, or you go anywhere, and it's just that dry, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Isn't it? We don't have that.
And what does it take to just give people a smile? And we were saying at an open home, it's so important as a real estate agent. You've got to be asking people questions.
You do.
To have questions coming at you,
yeah.
and you give a short one-word answer and leave it at that. And then, don't make a smile, or you got no music in the background going on.
So at our opens, we've got music.
Yeah.
A candle.
Builds the atmosphere.
Lots of smiles.
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 I think smiles is the biggest one.
Yeah. And knowledge. So when they
knowledge.
ask you things, like we were saying, when they ask you questions like how many car spaces, you don't just say one.
Yeah.
You give feedback. You ask them, what is it that you need?
Offer them to show the car space.
That's
just
right.
going that little bit of an extra mile to another level of service, really.
Mm-hmm.
But it does make a big difference. If you're looking in a shop, whether it be, real estate or normal
Shoe
shopping, whatever it is, a nice, excited
That's
young
right.
person that, is keen to help and
Yeah.
knows what they're talking about. It does make a big difference.
Huge difference. And we've got one more here saying not returning calls or emails are quite common in the industry.
Yeah.
We've been told.
I couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, who doesn't return the phone when effectively that's
Voicemail. We were saying today.
your job?
Some people don't have voicemail set up.
Don't have voicemail set up. If you're a real estate agent and you don't have your voicemail set up, you really shouldn't be, working. In my opinion, you've got to take yourself seriously and get that thing, sorted out. But returning missed calls, text messages,
emails, inquiries,
basic form of communication. I'd love you to test us on our
chat.
On our chat. We were replying
the
to.
other week we got one at 1 a.m. saying testing are you sleeping?
Yeah, and I, we're replying to email inquiries within 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Every night.
Returning calls.
Whatever
Sunday
the time.
Mornings, 5 a.m., 7 p.m.
Just try it, and I guarantee it will come through. But anything else to add?
Chat. No, I think we're good.
That's the
Is there
art.
anything else?
I don't think so.
We'll go eat the biscuits.
We're having fun.
A lot of fun.
Having a lot of fun. That's the art of being a phenomenal real estate agent.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Illy. We're going to roll an outro. Have a good evening.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.